Where we left off last session, we were in Burcone. The townspeople, gracious of you killing the Oni that was tormenting them, the Oni from Backmaw Bog. They gave you a house to stay at, and the head of the town gave Valros, his daughter Caroline, to have for the night. You guys bedded down and went to sleep. In the middle of the night, Arya, you begin to have these vivid dreams. You experience these dreams kind of in a cold sweat as you sleep. You see memories of Nazgul, the dragonborn warlock that raised you. You see a memory of him the day that you left home when you were 17. The last thing him saying to you being, knowledge is a warlock's ultimate power, but all knowledge comes at a cost. And that was the last thing you remember him saying, and the last time you saw him. You start to see dreams of what you think has become of him growing old, him in his study reading the books that he loved to read. And at the end of this dream, you feel this unnerving feeling that this was more than a dream, and you see Nazgul sitting in his chair that he has always done, reading a book as a dragon comes out of the sky, blazing fire at the top of this tower, turning his tower to rubble with him inside it. And you wake up from this dream, heart racing, this dread in the bottom of your stomach. As this happens, you see your bag beside you begin to shake and rumble, and light begin to come out of it.
Damn. I look in the bag.
You see one of the books. When you ran away from home, you took a number of books that you read growing up, some ancient warlock texts. You pull out this book that is glowing from the inside.
I open it. What book is it?
You read the top of it. It says Pact of the Blade. You open it, and it starts turning pages automatically, almost like a wind rushing through the room, turning the pages, and you see it turn to a page, and words glow out in front of you about a warlock ritual where you can bind a weapon to this pact, bound to this book, in which you can summon it to and from extra dimensional space at will. You kind of, as this is happening, give me an intelligence check, please.
19.
So what you're learning here, which has just transpired in the last few moments, is that Nazgul was the previous owner of this text, of this pact, this warlock book that was somehow bound to him. And what you just witnessed in your dream, what you're now seeing, is to be a vision of his death, that the book lost its prior owner and has bound itself to you, allowing you to activate some of its capabilities.
That's sick.
Um,
Killed my daddy though.
yes.
Fucked up.
Unfortunately, the dragon folk and the dragons are not too friendly. So this is in the middle of the night. This is about 3 a.m. No one else stirs during this time, and you're able to go back to sleep if you like, or stay up. At around 4 a.m., there is a rap on the front door that begins to wake everyone up.
I shove the girl off me and draw my sword and walk toward the door.
Caroline rolls over, starts to wake up. You're able to walk to the door. You hear the same, just 3 pace knock, and you're able to open it if you'd like.
Can I hear anything outside of the fact that he just knocked, or is it just quiet?
Nope. This is a pretty quiet night.
I'm gonna open the door quickly and just have my sword ready. Just try to surprise them with the fact that the door swings open really quickly, I guess.
You open the door very suddenly, expecting potentially some type of foe. What you see standing before you is an undead skeleton with the mark of Severin marked in his skull, and you see him raise his right arm to the east towards Baravar. Caroline from behind you sees this and goes, "What the hell is that?"
I just want to mention I'm totally naked right now.
Yeah.
The one rare moment I don't have a mask on too.
Yeah, do you want to describe your character's face to the crew?
Does the mask not stay on during sex?
It may or may have not, but it came off when I went to sleep. Valros, he's kind of got like a pale, almost grayish skin that is normal for most of the Shadar-kai. He's got kind of a striking face, I guess in a way that is attractive but not like outstanding. Silvery gray eyes, which would usually be pretty abnormal for most people, and that's it. I got pointy ears, and I'm just standing there naked, hair slicked back in sweat.
I walk out to see Valros butt-ass naked, turn around and go back to bed.
I'm pretty sure I was in a tree outside. I don't think I stayed in the
Oh,
house.
really?
Yeah, she was outside.
Oh,
I
I
she said.
I've forgotten that.
I see the skeleton and I start to mosey out of the tree.
Yeah. So the skeleton is pointing, and after 30 seconds or so, drops his hand and then begins walking to the east. This way.
Raise my voice and tell everybody to get your shit on. Let's go.
I think you're the only one without shit on.
Hey, look, if y'all sleep in your clothes, that's you.
Caroline goes, "You're going with that thing? Who are you?"
I just
We're
kind of
the
stare
ones-
at her.
Who saved
And
this
just-
village?
She begins to put on her clothes as she is just surrounded by a blanket at the moment, and you guys are able to get your stuff and leave. The skeleton walks to the middle of town. It is a quiet night. No one really sees this going on. You guys are able to walk with the skeleton through the trees. At a certain point, it kind of comes up on you really fast. Like, you don't see anything. You're walking through the trees. It's a cool night, and then all of a sudden, like a foot from your face, you see some type of shimmering effect, and then you walk through it and see it was almost this cloaking magical field, and as you walk through, you see hundreds of skeletons kind of in a circle around what is Baravar, which is this gnomish temple. You see there's some torches set up around it. You see there's gnomish camp set up in tents and various stuff. You see a lot of the gnomes that you were fighting with at Camp Centurion, and you guys see this wall of skeletons. The skeleton that you were following, they kind of part ways, and you guys have to kind of shoulder check some of the skeletons as you get through, and you see Severin and Cersei at the Temple of Baravar.
Are they holding the barrier? Like, or are they just standing there, like,
They're kind of like
as guard?
a human wall type of thing, just like encircling Baravar.
Well, shit, Severin, what you doing here?
You see as Severin sees you guys walk up, he goes, yes, there you are. We don't have much time. I'm almost done with this. And you see he is spreading this ashen pattern on the floor of this temple, kind of in this circle. You see some hex patterns going on with this ash, and you see him going, I'm almost done, 1 sec. You see Cersei off to the side, hunched over Estela's body, and she says, as she looks up and says, I'm really sorry for your loss. Estela was such a sweet woman. I wish I knew her better. And Severin goes, "Hush, darling. She'll be back soon enough, as long as we're quick. What took your friend was an old and ancient creature, the will-o-wisp. Dreadful things lurking around, drawing people to their doom and sucking up their souls. I do bad things, but that's just dreadful. But lucky you, your friend Severin knows exactly who we're dealing with. The will-o-wisp had a master, a Eshowdow. Some call him the Shadow Giant. A bit on the nose, if I may say so myself, but he's a demigod of the Shadow Plane, has a knack for snatching up souls right before they can be saved by their god or the like, and turn them into his minions, his Shadow Guard army. And also, lucky for you, I know just where Eshowdow is probably keeping Estela. There is a temple at the edge of the Shadow Plane called the Shadow Ward, the Temple of Eshowdow. Out of sight for most seers, but not your old friend Severin. You see him pour the last bits of ash on the ground. I can get you guys there, and if you're fast enough, maybe you can save her. If he tries to put her, make her into a Shadow Guard, and put her soul into a soul gem, there's not going to be a ton I can do, so you guys need to get to her fast.
So we have to fight a demigod?
I mean,
Or is this a snatch and grab and run?
if you're
I
fast
think.
enough, you can snatch and grab. I mean, this prison temple is at the edge of the Shadow Plane. No one's supposed to know about it. It's not like Eshowdow lives there, so if you can be fast, I'm sure you could get in and get out before Eshowdow has a chance to know you're there.
Is this Shadow Plane? Valros would know it to be connected to the Shadowfell, would he?
This is Shadowfell.
This is Shadowfell. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going home, guys.
I guess you'll be our guide in there.
You see Circe gesture to Estela and say, "One of you will have to bring her and rejoin her with her soul, with her mortal body."
Do we have a bag of holding we can put her in?
Drop her body in? I don't think so. Unfortunately not.
Yeah. I don't know. Strap her to my back, I guess.
Sure, you're able
Yeah.
to lift her up.
Can we wrap her like in cloth so it's like she's not like flopping all over the place for him?
Sure. Do you guys want to like? You're gonna wrap her up in cloth and rope and just like tie her to your back, Zerros.
I
You also just carry her in
feel like
in
it
your
sounds
arms.
better
That's
than
also
just
an
her
option.
flopping around to your back.
No, I want my arms free in case we need to fight.
They're
Otherwise,
fighting
I'm just,
arms.
Yeah.
otherwise, I'm just dropping her body to pull out my sword.
I think maybe, do you want to like arrange some type of sled that like you can drag along if you want your hands free?
Tie it around his waist.
Yeah, something like that.
Shouldn't be too hard to make if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, if someone wants to do a survival check, try to craft something.
I've got pretty good survival.
I've got +4 to mine.
I got a +6.
Oh yeah, you go for it then.
And you can help him if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll give you help.
Alright. 24.
So you're able to go and pick out some sticks in the surrounding forest, kind of bind them together, make some type of makeshift sled that you can get Estela on, and kind of tie a rope around Zerros' waist for him to drag along.
The picture I sent is what I was envisioning.
Nice.
Oh my god. That looks so...
I was thinking of the same thing, minus the seat.
I was not picturing a seat on your back. That's insane. Sure, if you want to say you're able to craft some type of apparatus on your back, some type of seat that Estela can wrap her up in, go for it. So guys are able to get ready to go. Severin starts to usher you kind of towards the middle of this ashen circle he's made. And he goes, one more thing. There's something you all have to do for me. There's an old friend I had thought was dead, but word has it someone stole his soul and restored him as a burst of pure negative energy. It has all the markings of Eshowdow. So if you find him there, best bring him back to me. You can use this to transport him. And you see it gives you kind of this black cube with markings all around it that kind of opens up. And he gives this to you and says, you can get him in this. The negative energy should be stored, and you should be able to transport him just fine.
Who are we looking for? Like a gnome?
He's gonna be. He's a burst of negative energy. You'll see some type of ethereal black swishing. This is kind of a like constructed elemental type of situation. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay, negative energy, trap it in the box. Sounds like a plan.
So right before you guys go, so Estela, when you died, this will-o-wisp came, and as you kind of like were unconscious, actively dying, as this was going on, this will-o-wisp kind of reached into you, ushering out your soul, parting you from your body, and you had this kind of out-of-body experience that was kind of just a whirlwind. You saw yourself passing through kind of interplanar travel, and you kind of came to in this magical cage. You find yourself these walls made of this black dark material that you don't really recognize. There's a force field on either side of you. One side you see stretching out kind of this shadowy black water almost, and to the other side you see a room with a table in the middle, and you can't see much out of this. You kind of are here. You don't feel that you have many senses. You're kind of just this flow. It's just your soul's embodiment. Your senses kind of go as far as to like you can generally sense what's going on, but maybe like you can't really see or hear like directly get any like hard facts. You kind of just have like a feeling of what's going on. After some time, you kind of feel this darkness, this cold, unloving feeling coming and filling this chamber that you're in. You hear kind of the muffled screams, "No, please don't do this," of another captured soul. You kind of don't you don't feel any figure, don't see any figure, but you kind of sense this going on, and you kind of feel the presence of this soul kind of drift away, and then this evil presence arise in its place, and you feel this like kind of this soul was put into some type of dark magical creature, and it all leaves the room. The fog dies down, and you're left here. Not much you can do in this state. You don't have like any mechanical abilities or anything. You're kind of just waiting for your imminent doom. The rest of the group, you guys step into the middle of this hex, and this black energy begins to surround you guys, and you feel yourself wishing away, and you come to the black cloud around you pales and fades away, and you guys find yourself in this dark, desolate place, this cold realm. It feels lifeless, colorless, infinite shadows. There's no sun in the sky, no stars. is extremely dark, and you see in front of you a massive stone black temple arising from the stonework around you.
Gross just takes like a big old deep breath in and lets it out slowly.
Like everyone
And
except Valros, like you guys feel like genuinely unsettled by like the lifelessness in the air of the Shadowfane of Shadowfell. It is not a good feeling to be here.
You guys see Valros physically relax compared to his normal demeanor of being
Nice home you got here.
It's a place I haven't been in a very long time. Not since I was a child and I was taken.
Ready, time to storm the castle? Quietly?
Yeah, what are there any dangers we should watch out for? You're the expert, Valros.
We're in the Shadowfell. Everything is dangerous.
That's fair.
They don't have friendly creatures here that exist. Probably anything we see, if it's moving or alive or not alive, we probably need to kill it as fast as we can. So we need to be on our guard.
Well, I guess you can lead.
Yep, I'll just start walking off.
So you guys are able to start walking down the stone path. These kind of cliff sides below you. This is kind of like water here, but like in reality, like this is almost like black clouds, like where like you can't really see beyond the shadows at that distance. You guys are able to proceed. You don't see any activity. This is a super desolate, far out area that you guys are in. You guys are able to go down. You guys see a graveyard stretching out in front of this temple. Some bones of creatures around. And you see a passageway leading into this temple.
I want to peek around the corner and see what I can see.
So you can move ahead. As you peek into here, you look around and you see one shadow guard standing here. You see a door ahead. You see some type of control modulus, and nothing else.
Press the button.
I just turn around and I just motion that there's one that I can see. And I draw my sword. I just kind of look at you guys for confirmation that you're ready to go in.
Yeah, is there any worth in sneaking now, or we... It's just one guy. We can just slice him down.
The goal would be to kill as fast as we can. Quiet being quiet would help if we can maintain it, but
Yeah, I mean,
we're only going to be able to do so much at this point.
already my crossbow.
Yeah,
Can I
same.
move up closer to the edge of that little hall?
Yep.
Being closer, am I able to see anything else of note outside of what I've already seen?
You look inside, and no, that's about all you see.
I'd like to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. Roll initiative. Valros, you roll initiative. Everyone can roll initiative once you enter combat.
10.
Okay.
I want to rush up and take a swing at him.
Okay. That's 25 feet. You can go for a swing, not with surprise since he was facing this way, waiting.
Right.
Contact.
20.
That is going to hit.
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
Plus 1, so 12.
Okay.
Because of Dread Ambusher.
This creature that you start slashing at is basically like a floating set of armor with kind of a hard big metal long sword coming at you. No, like nothing in the mask of this helmet except just like black smoke.
Okay. I'm gonna take my second attack.
Okay.
27.
That hits.
That'd be 7 plus 3, so another 10 points.
Okay. You're chipping at his armor. He's gonna take 2 hits at you. First being a 12, second being a 13. Do either of those hit?
Nope.
So he misses on you twice. Arya or Zerros, you can enter combat if you'd like.
Yes, I will come in and I will throw my trident. I'll come like a little farther out. Yeah. And I'll throw my trident.
Okay.
17 hit.
That does not.
Okay. Do I have this resummy thing though, right?
Yes.
Okay,
You have not done the ritual yet.
I was supposed to do a ritual?
Yeah,
Didn't
dude.
your friend already have that recall ability on it?
I do. It's a bonus. Yeah, so I'll recall my thing.
Okay.
That recall causes a bonus action, so then I'll attack again. Okay, and it's a 16.
Yeah, both miss. And that was a throw, so
Yeah, it's just lying
Trident's
somewhere.
on the ground next to him. Zerros.
And I'll move to the left of that button thing, and then shoot my crossbow. Well, it's a 9. Well, it's a nat 1, so it's not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all for now.
Okay.
Actually, make a strength saving throw of 13.
That is gonna pass.
Okay. Then ignore these rolls. These are for me.
Okay.
I'm done.
Valros, that is you.
Alright, well, I'll take another attack at him. That's 11 to hit.
Will not hit.
And I'll roll again. It's 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And it's going to be a 6 plus 3, so 9 points of damage.
You really start chipping away at this guard's armor. He is going to take a swing at you. It's going to be a 20.
No, that doesn't hit. Just
Holy-
kidding.
What? I was about to say, don't you have like 15 AC?
Yeah, I got 15 AC. It hits.
That's going to be 6 damage. He's going to swing again that's a 25.
Ouch.
And that'll be an additional 14 damage.
Good God.
That is Arya.
Cool. I'm gonna grab the hand axe on my belt that is making the first appearance in this game, and yeet it at the floating dude.
Yep.
24 to hit.
That hits.
You 12 damage.
Okay. Stunks right into his armor.
And feeling enlightened by this, I grab the second hand axe on my belt.
Okay.
I do the same thing. Damn it, my other throw is so much better. Shit.
Not it.
The hand axe throw would have hit. Okay. And yeah, I can't summon back again, so I'm done.
Zerros.
Does another nat 1.
Holy crap.
I'll pull out my scimitar and I'm gonna go up and punch the armor.
Okay.
With my bonus action.
Okay, great hit.
14.
Does not hit. that is going to be Valros. After he just dealt huge damage to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an attack. I'm gonna swing my sword again, try to nail him. Nope, that's a 9 to hit. I'm gonna use cunning action to disengage and step back a few feet.
This guy is going to start swinging at you, Zerros. That'll be a nat 1 and a 11. Both to miss. Arya?
Okay, now I'm gonna reach for the second hand axe and throw it.
Okay.
God, it's 11. That's just gonna whiff, and then I'm gonna summon my trident back and throw that.
Okay.
And it's a nat 1.
Oh my gosh. These
We're all gonna
throwables
die
are not
tonight.
working. Zerros.
Alright, I'm gonna equip my shield and swing. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Does
so
not
I'm gonna
hit.
punch.
Oh my god.
Shit. Okay, well.
Oh my god!
Oh
What is happening?
my Back to you, Valros.
The evolution, oh my god.
I started out strong and it's been all downhill since then.
Yeah.
Just don't have a real d20 that can roll for me. I had 3 nat 1s.
I'll go grab my metal d20. What's that? Alright, I have IRL metal dice at disposal if needed. Valros.
I'll throw a dart at him.
Okay.
It's an 18.
Does not hit. Dinks off his armor. This guy is gonna take a swing at you, Zerros. It's gonna be a terrible hit. Oh, and another nat 1. You are fine. Arya?
Something is wrong with D&D Beyond tonight. I'm gonna summon the trident back and throw it
Okay.
out of axes. An 18.
Does not hit.
Okay, cool. I'll just stand here then.
Zerros, would you like me to roll real dice?
I'm gonna try one more time on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Yes!
At 26, a hit, yes.
It was almost a 2. But...
8 damage.
Alright, 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
Damn, okay.
We all rolled an 18 in a row. That's kind of crazy.
I'm done.
That is you, Valros.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to swap, and I'll take a shot at him with my bow.
Got
Yikes, 13.
Does not hit. Let's roll some real dice for this guy. First, on you, Zerros, is gonna be a 17. Which your AC is... Oh wait, 17 plus
Yeah, you gotta do math now.
21. Oh wait, no, plus 6 to hit. 23?
Yes.
That's going to be 8 damage.
Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. That was a good idea, because I hope you kill it, because he's gonna hit you again.
Yeah, dex saving throw of 10.
Dex saving throw. He's going to pass.
Alright, you still take half damage of 7 damage, 8 damage.
Half
Half of 15.
of 15. Round up to 8. You see the armor around this black smoke cloud start to kind of just fall off onto the ground, and the black shadow kind of within it just start to dissipate around, and this guy is dead.
Not a great start to the night, guys.
And you guys exit combat.
I go pick up my all my fallen things.
Yeah, you guys can collect all your items. And you guys find yourself in this temple, door in front of you, some type of control system here.
Should we all be at the door ready?
Probably. I'm at half health now, so.
You can hang back a little bit. I can use Mage Hand to open it from the back, so.
Before we do things, I'm gonna go just place my hand on Valros' shoulder and heal him 6 points. And then I'm gonna touch myself and heal myself. 10 points.
Arya, do you want to do an Arcana check to try to see how this control pad works?
Oh, is it not just a button? Sure.
It is not just a big red button.
Got a 13.
You kind of inspect this. It's almost like a globe, black smoke cloud within a globe. And you know it's a control system, but you do not know how quite to access it.
Is it something that Valros recognizes?
It is. It's something you're familiar with. When did you leave Shadowfell?
I was a child, maybe 7 years old, 8 years old.
Yeah, so it's something you might know a little bit better, but you don't quite remember. So give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, you're able to instantly kind of sense how this works, being a native, and you're able to immediately see that there are controls to close this door, and controls to open this door.
All right, guys, it's a button.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but I said it was a button. So.
Push it.
Wait, I want to go to the door first. I want to be ready. I'm done with throwing this shit.
So you guys go to the door.
I'm gonna werebore out.
Okay. Valros, as you put your hand to this control, it's almost like one of those electrical like spheres that like when you put your hand to it, like it sparks to each of your fingers. It's almost like that with like black smoke as you put your hand on it, and you're able to kind of feel the like shadow energy within this globe, and kind of like you have this innate sense for how to like activate its certain functionalities. And you're able to open this door. Door spins out of its way, and you guys are able to step inside and see this magical prison area with these magical force fields. Immediately, you see two of the magical force fields are down. You see one activate over here and one here.
What's in the other one?
You see this bubbling, glowing soul of Estela.
Estela! Hey,
I'm back, baby.
she over here.
And then you see another control panel on the wall here.
Open her up.
Yeah, I'll walk up to it and activate it.
You activate it, and this force field goes down, and immediately, Estela, like you feel the sense of your friends in the room, and you can immediately feel your body, and you're able to like gravitate towards your body on Zerros' back, and immediately, and the body that you're carrying, Zerros, comes alive, and Estela is back.
Yay!
Watch
Well,
me
she's
die,
all
like,
wrapped up, bro, right?
within 20 minutes.
Yeah, I go and tie her from Eric's back.
Yeah, she's covered in cloth, just squirming.
Like a dead body, yeah.
Yeah. Falls to the ground.
We almost mummified you, but I guess we got lucky this time.
Welcome back.
Thank you for saving my life.
What's the other soul?
You're able to come over to this. You see This does not look like what Estela looked like in soul form. You see this swirling black shadow energy, this dark negative energy.
Is that the thing we're supposed to get for the daddy?
It would seem so.
It's never in.
You see
Does
another
Valros
card panel
have
here.
any insight into this creature?
So you see this. This is not a typical thing in the Shadow Realm, but it's something that's kind of like almost mythic that they would like tell kids about like how someone could be truly evil and they could just be deteriorated down to like their purest form of pure negative energy. This pure negative power, which like negative energy is like a very rare thing in the universe. So for someone's soul to become it when they're like reduced to atoms is extremely rare. So this is a dark evil creature. Soul that is turned into negative energy.
Can I do an Arcana check to see how the box that he gave us works?
Sure.
17.
Yeah. So it looks like this. Do you know how like in high school you would have like the like folded up piece of paper that like you'd open up in different ways and it's like this origami and like
A cootie catcher?
yes, a cootie catcher. It's like a stone black version of that where it opens up in different ways and it looks like it has some type of arcanic energy in the middle that will kind of suck this creature up and store it
By
within
just
it.
opening it.
By like opening up the cootie catcher and then like closing it real fast.
Okay, somebody want to press the button and I'll catch it?
I want to just, can I just warn everybody that I know that this thing's like really fucking dangerous, and if it doesn't work, we're really fucked.
I mean, I'm back at full health, so.
Hit it.
Speak for yourself. I guess I open it. Be ready.
And I open the box at the same time.
This force field comes down. You have the box at the ready, and this, like, as this force field goes down, like you already are in the shadow realm and feel like a great sense of like uneasiness, and immediately it gets like even worse as you guys are briefly exposed to this negative energy. But it is quickly sucked into the box, and you're able to snap it shut.
Ooh. What's in the box? What's in the coffin?
You can walk over. This isn't a coffin. It's this like arcanic table. On top of it, you see some armor and a little gem.
Ooh, I pocket the gem.
You pocket the gem. Looks
What
like
kind of armor?
it's
is
like
it?
it's like the same armor of the guy you're just fighting. It's the materials that were going to be used to make Estela into a shadow guard.
Like metal armor, right?
Yes.
Put it
It's like
in the backpack seat I have on.
okay. Let me add these items to your characters really quick. Arya, what you picked up is going to be a soul gem that's in your backpack. And Zerros, you picked up an adamantine half plate. And that will be in your backpack. And you guys are once again a 4-person party.
We should get the fuck out of this Shadowfell.
Yeah, let's roll.
Yeah, how do we get out of here? You've left once, Valros.
Not by choice.
As you guys discuss, you start to see shadow roll in and start to darken this place.
Shall we run?
Yeah, yes.
We'll probably run.
Full sprint.
You guys immediately start hightailing it towards the doorway. As you do that, you see black smoke start to emanate from it. And you see this dark black smoke surrounding a figure here. It's kind of this like black tornado almost with a dark shadowy creature at its center. You don't see its face. It's kind of shrouded in mist and darkness, wearing this dark black robe that kind of drapes down to the ground. It kind of almost hovering 15 feet in the air around. You see him kind of just taking up this entire doorway. And you do not need to roll initiative. That is where we'll start with your current initiatives. This creature begins to talk to everyone except Estela. This kind of sounds like almost like parcel tongue in Harry Potter. Estela, you're the only one that is able to hear this, and it's like this subtle, this like uneasing voice of who dares come into Eshowdow's temple, and everyone else cannot understand this except Estela, and he is going to make some rolls. Zerros, you hulking out in your boar form, he is going to shoot this magical smoke around you. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
6.
You find yourself charmed by the entity that has just come through the door. You don't feel any ill will towards this creature. You are charmed, meaning that you cannot attack the charmer or target the charmer with any effects, but you do have advantage interacting with them socially. That will be Valros.
I'm gonna try to communicate with it first, and I'm gonna kind of take a step up to the front of the group and just say, I'm of the Shadar-kai, and the person we're taking is of our group. And I request permission to pass.
You see this creature. This creature is speaking a specific form of talk to Estela. He is going to switch to Undercommon, which I think most of you know, and say, Eshowdow does not comply to any of the sort. I rule these parts of Shadowfell, and you will die for tramping upon my ward.
I nudge Eric, be like, what'd he say? That didn't sound good.
I translate what our friend said. Hey, he's my friend. Don't
Yeah.
be mean to him.
Jesus.
I just tell him, do you not honor my kind here?
You see, he doesn't even look at you anymore. He only looks at Estela and is going to speak the unknown language that only Estela can hear. Is going to say, your soul was mine to have, and so it will be. He is going to shoot another smoke, even though it's not his turn. He's going to shoot this at you, Valros. Oh, so this smoke surrounds you, and you feel the bones in your body begin to solidify into stone as you get petrified. And that is going to be your turn. So that's just going to basically pass right over you for that turn, as you are.
Make a muffled noise.
Yeah. And that is Arya. With Zerros charmed and Valros stone.
There's still something I might be able to do.
Jesus. I'm gonna drop my trident and my shield, draw my greatsword, and just charge this dude.
Okay. You run right through the middle of everyone.
You got this.
First hit.
You got
A 13.
Does not hit.
And a 26.
That hits.
Oh, thank God. It's gonna be 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna hex him.
You want to have hexed him as you ran up?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will deal an extra, whatever I just said, +6.
Okay.
So 20 points of damage.
You start to swing into the smoke with your greatsword. as you see, as he kind of just emanates there. Zerros, that will be your turn.
I'm gonna put on the new armor I picked up to match my new best friend over there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just walk up to him and try and I don't know, talk with him.
What do you want to try to say?
I don't know, like, what do we have to do to let us leave? Yeah.
Give me a. He says, what you'll have to do to leave this temple with you and your friends is to have never stepped in it in the first place.
It seems like a bit of a paradox, if you ask me.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
17.
You see him go. I can see another evil creature in my presence. I will do you no harm, but your friends, they won't be as lucky, and I'm sure you understand.
Well, you're my friend too, so do what you have to.
Zerros!
That will be Estela.
Sells us out.
Estela, you are full health and have full spell slots.
I can't do anything else.
You don't have to agree with him though.
He does though.
Well, yeah, he does. He's charmed. He's just nonchalant as fuck right now. He's like, yeah, I guess you gotta kill him.
This has
I
almost
like
made it
what he
worse because
needs.
now he's not gonna harm you and end your charm.
Yeah.
Can I
Stab him in the neck.
wake up?
Estela.
If I like cast a spell, can I uncharm Zerros? Like if I use suggestion, can I be like, don't be charmed anymore.
From your arcanic background, you know the only thing that is going to end his charm is a greater restoration spell.
Okay. Well, I don't have one of those. So I'm gonna attack this man because he tried to steal my soul. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. Well, that was a nat 1 on my first roll, so that's sad.
It's not going to hit.
First day
Jesus
back.
Christ. Oh my god.
Yikes.
Oh, okay. There we go. That makes up for it. It was
Nice.
a nat 20.
That hits. Oh, nat 20?
Yeah.
Give me a little crit action here.
So it was 14 times 2, 28 damage.
Also, so you have just come to life having been completely detached from your body. And you, as you hit this creature, you tap into this new necrotic sense, this new undead sense that you have. Roll a d4, please.
2.
You are going to steal 2 of its life points, which you can add to yourself as temporary health. The creature is going to emanate some more magical smoke. He is going to target you, Estela. That is going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Is he trying to charm me?
Oh, sorry, did I say Estela? Sorry, I meant Arya because she's attacking with
Oh,
the. Sorry,
okay.
Arya. Arya, Constitution saving throw.
14.
That is going to be 12 damage. This will be a smoke toward you, Zerros. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Nat 1.
He shoots the smoke at you and goes, "You don't have to see this," and you fall unconscious.
Jeez.
Damn, I was. Yeah. Damn.
That is Valros. You come out of your petrified form, having had to just stand and watch this go down.
Flick him off.
Flick the crumbs of stone.
I kind of like shake my arms and unloosen myself, and I'm gonna take a shot at him with my bow.
Okay.
Because he's a dickhead. Actually, I want to cast Hunter's Mark first.
Will
It's a
not
10 to hit. Nope. That'll be it.
Okay, that's you, Arya.
I will attack. My
Okay.
greatsword again. 22.
That hits.
And then the other one is gonna be a 14.
Does not hit.
Okay, so the one hit will do 15 plus 5, so 20 damage.
Mother of God, you start, my friends, and you're able to just start slashing up at this dude. That'll be you, Estela.
Arya's pretty close, right? I would have to move to avoid her with a cone or any sort of action.
Yes, with a cone, yeah, you'd probably want to go over to the right.
Yeah, can I do that? 15-foot cone.
15 feet.
Alright.
Pretty good. I'll put you like here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands, so you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's gonna be an 8.
Fail, so it's gonna be 3d6 damage. So 7 damage.
Give me another D4 roll.
1.
You steal another 1 HP from him.
Okay, so I'm at 35.
He is going to target you, Estela. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
7.
You see this plume of smoke pop up at your feet, and you breathe it in. Instantly terrified by this creature before you. You are frightened for a minute. You have disadvantage on any abilities or attacks against the creature while they're in your line of sight, and you can't move closer to it willingly. That will be Valros.
Valros took a calming breath and he'll more purposely aim. Yeah, it was a 20 to hit.
That hits.
It'll be an 11 plus 6. So 17 points of damage.
You see this creature begin to back up a little bit. That will be Arya.
Take some more swings. 12's not gonna hit. A 25.
That hits.
And it will do 16 damage.
Holy cow. Ripping into this demigod. That is you, Estela, terrified about what is going on right now.
I'm not scared, I was just dead.
I'm scared of death.
I'll be where I'm standing and I'll cast Burning Hands again.
Okay.
Because I'm like, Taylor's not in the way, right?
Yeah,
No.
that's fine.
Okay. So another dexterity saving throw.
That is going to be a 19.
Yeah, passes. Doesn't matter anyways.
Is that half damage?
Oh yeah, you're right. Can I move behind this, like, the thing in the middle of the room?
Behind this?
Yeah.
This won't give you
Is
much
mine-
cover, but these pillars would.
Ooh, can I go back there then?
Yeah.
And get cover?
You definitely, most certainly can. This guy, towards you, Arya. That is going to be a dexterity saving throw.
18.
You pass. That is going. The smoke surrounds you, but you are fine. His second smoke. Valros, give me a dexterity saving throw.
25.
You once again pass, but you are petrified for your next turn.
Fuck!
So I missed both mine, right? 15 and 13.
Yeah.
If I action surge, take an additional action, I can attack twice again, right?
Sounds
God, if I roll
plausible.
another. Cool. four whiffs.
You have a friend
Right.
turning to stone, a friend scared hiding behind a pillar,
And somebody knocked out.
and somebody knocked out, and you are missing your hits.
You're flustered, it's okay.
It's fair. Estela,
Took 4 hits. It wasn't for effort.
you are behind this pillar. You actually can't move closer to him, so you'd only be able to like shift side to side.
You could try and wake me up.
How do I wake you up?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hit me with some damage.
Just doing damage wake. If I dump a bunch of water on Eric, will that wake him up?
I'll definitely wake him up.
Okay.
I say you could use a bonus action, just shoot water at him, as the chosen Quan.
As the chosen one, I can just shoot water at this guy. Okay,
Sure, why
I'll do
not?
that.
you shoot like
Zerros,
you
wake
shoot
the
like a
fuck up.
like a cup's worth of water onto his face, and you wake up. You wake up, Zerros.
In a fighting mood or in a friendly mood?
We're in the middle of battle. You can't afford to fucking sleep right now.
Give me, Zerros. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Because these went so well. Oh, 14.
You are still charmed,
But I'm awake.
but you're awake.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try. Hopefully this works because it's a lot of my spell level. I'm gonna try tidal wave.
Okay.
So I conjure up a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range, and the range is 120. So I'm gonna do like where he is, like that's the edge of the wave.
Okay.
So you gotta make a dex saving throw.
That's gonna be a 20.
So it passes, but you still get half damage, but you are not knocked prone. So damage is gonna be 15. Oh wait, 15 divided by 2, so 8 again.
8 damage. Are you gonna run back behind cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know me.
Back to Eshowdow. Arya, give me a dexterity saving throw.
15.
Your speed is halved for a minute.
Okay.
And the creature can't take reactions, and it can take either an action or bonus action on its turn, but not both. You are slowed down by this smoke.
For a minute.
Yeah. This creature is going to start exiting the temple. That is you, Valros, exiting your petrification again.
I shake it off in frustration. I just kind of look at everybody and just dumbfounded that I got turned to stone twice. I guess I'll walk up to the entrance of that hall and I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Okay.
Yeah, just in the doorway.
Sure.
Ouch, 11.
It's not hit.
I'll take a step to the side, so I'm not directly in the doorway.
You miss. You see this creature materialize, and the smoke cloud forms in front of him, and out materializes a shadow guard. That will be Arya.
How close can I get to them? Because I'm slowed.
15 feet here.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna block it, but yeah, I'm gonna do Burning Hands.
Okay.
Actually, 15-foot cone. Who's that gonna hit?
Oh, that actually is gonna. That's gonna be short. That wouldn't be far enough.
I'll magic missile.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll magic missile the dude in front.
Okay.
Nice. That's gonna be whatever that is, 11 damage.
Okay. 3 missiles zip into him. That is you, Zerros.
Sorry, I'm now blocking the entrance.
Does Arya still have that box? Do you still have that box thingy with the weird soul in it, Arya?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it from you.
Okay. Please don't open it.
I'm not gonna open it. He promised that I could leave, so at least I can leave with the box if we all
Leave
die.
us to die. Sweet. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, here you go.
All right, and
You're just
then
about the Severin.
He can go around me, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go towards the shadow guard.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could fight him. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're about there.
Out of range.
Out of range.
Make a dex saving throw of 13.
A 16.
Okay, then 7 fire damage. I make a bonfire underneath him.
Fire forms under that shadow guard. That is you, Estela. Who is frightened, cannot move forward.
No. I literally don't think I can do anything then.
Not willingly. You cannot move forward willingly.
I mean, you could move diagonally in front of the doorway so you could see, but
Yeah, I guess you could get like really long line of sight over here.
Yeah, but you guys are all blocking the doorway, so even if I stand there, what am I gonna do?
Another fatal funnel situation here.
maybe Valros can drag you to the action.
I'll ready firebolt if somebody attacks me,
Okay.
just so I have something ready.
This guy is gonna come at you, Zerros. It's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, he's gonna miss both attacks. Eshowdow will go. Zerros, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
14 again.
You are no longer charmed, but you are frightened.
Okay.
Yeah, Eshowdow talks to you, Zerros, in Undercommon, and he goes, I guess you're gonna have to die too. So
But
be it.
you promised.
That was before you attacked my shadow guards.
Well, they were attacking my friends.
Arya, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
3.
You fall asleep,
You're kidding.
unconscious.
Oh wait, magic can't put me to sleep.
Oh, word up.
Nice.
I was wondering that, but I didn't know.
Is that an
if it
elf
was
thing or
better. I think so.
Yeah, advantage against being charmed and magic can't put you to sleep. Or I'm a half elf, so I'm assuming it's an elf thing.
Yeah, I think it's an elf thing. Good call.
So I am going to. I'm gonna use Blessing on the Raven Queen to teleport next to. Yep, and then I'm gonna drag her up to the doorway, but like to the side of the doorway where she can move side to side and either be in cover or be looking down the hall.
Give me a strength
Yeah.
check, and
Yeah,
Estela,
yeah,
give
yeah.
me a strength or ability check. And Valros, you can do it with advantage because you're her friend.
Well,
Wait, you're also a 12, Estela?
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
so he passes.
I really don't want to. Wait, I thought it was.
I think meeting it
defense winner.
is good enough. So you're able to drag her 30 feet all the way up here. And you still have your action. Big fatal funnel here, though.
I mean, do I have line of sight enough to try to shoot my bow?
You could squeeze an arrow through here, sure. Up at not at the guard, but at a Eshowdow.
That's fine. A 20.
Nice.
That hit. That's gotta be a nat.
It wasn't. It was a
19.
19. I keep rolling 19, or like I roll like right at the fucking AC. So, all right, let's do this. That's 12 plus 2, so it's 14 points of damage.
Okay. That is gonna be Arya. Who
How
is not
close can I
sleeping.
get?
You can get, that's 20 feet to hit the guard.
I'm gonna. If I'm standing next to Eric, I am going to. Burning Hands. which will hit both of them.
Yeah, I think that's doable. Yep.
They both need to perform dexterity saving throws.
The Shadow Guard will have a 9,
So he fails.
and Eshowdow will have a 9.
So they both fail. So they will both take 9 points of damage, and Eshowdow will take an additional 2. So 9 for the guard and 11 for the dude. Big dude.
Big hit. Fire scorching back, pushing back all this black smoke, this black energy. That will be Zerros. Cannot go forward. Disadvantage on attacks while you can see Eshowdow.
I don't know. I guess I'll just try and hit the guard.
Holy crap, is that with a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I-
Still doesn't hit though.
I'll try and punch. Same thing.
God, such an impressive roll, but it's not hit. That is you, Estela.
Is anybody super close to that guy? What's
They're
the
15
distance?
feet away from Eshowdow and right next to the Shadow Guard.
So, a 20-foot cube, does that, if they're 15 feet away, are we going 10 on each side is 20 feet? Or it's 20 by, it's 40 feet?
I think 20 is the edge length.
Okay. So it'll be centered around him. So that's,
Well, this is radius, so when you go on 10 feet. So it'll just hit him. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do, because I can't get any closer. I'll do Erupting Earth.
Okay.
So a fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's gonna be an 11.
Does not pass, so it's going to be 3d12.
Sheesh.
So it's going to be 18 damage, and then the ground in that area is difficult terrain until cleared.
Ground around him starts to erupt, and you see him turn into pure black smoke and head in this direction. And you watch as he passes through the wall and appears behind you guys. Estela, please give me a dexterity saving throw, Estela.
22.
Okay, you are safe. Valros, give me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
You see the smoke surround you and starts to like stifle your breath, and like necrotic energy starts to weep.
Resistance against necrotic energy.
Then you are taking just 12 damage.
Ouchies.
That will be the Shadow Guard, who's going to take a swing at Arya first. That will be an 8 to hit, and then towards you, Zerros, will be a 25 to hit.
And that hits.
That's gonna be 6 damage. Valros, as you start your turn, and you are significantly weakened, you feel this like bubbling up in your gut, and you may roll a hit dice if you would be so inclined.
Yes, because I am low.
And you can give me an Arcana check as well when you're done.
So, 12 points.
Holy shit, how big is your hit dice?
1d10 plus 4 for my ranger
And you got a
class.
12? That's so good.
And I got 3 of those plus 2 1d8 plus 4s.
So you gain 12 health, and you can give me an Arcana check.
11.
You feel this bubbling in your gut. It's almost like your stomach kind of hurts, and you fart a little, but you don't know why. But you feel better after you heal. You gotta like pass gas, and then like
I
get
love
like
that description.
a jigger in your step, and like you're like, whoa.
Just rip one and like, and I feel better.
Yeah, it's like you let out a fart that's been in for a long time, and now you feel better.
Is it like a really long, nasty fart, or is it just like a little poop poop?
It's like a quiet, fast fart, but it reeks.
I just look over at Estela and I'm just like shrug. I have no words. I just shrug.
Accept.
That is Arya.
Uncharacteristic of me.
Okay, I'll give some stabbies. First is a 24. Second hit is a 25.
Both hit.
19 points of damage.
You 2 big hits towards this guy. His armor starts to falter a little bit. That will be Zerros.
Finish him.
If I can actually hit him. 27.
Nice.
That hits. Is that with disadvantage?
I can't see the dude.
Oh, true. Good call.
10 damage.
You split his plate, but he is not quite dead yet.
Also, since these are made of shadow smoke stuff, would I be able to tell or do an Arcana check if light would hurt them, or
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
16?
You know, if you expose them to any type of bright light, they're not going to be able to battle as well.
Good to know.
That is you, Estela.
Remember, you're basking in my gases.
Feel free to use that to your strength.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
I guess I'll use Burning Hands. No, because that's that's a Dex saving throw. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Because I'm still like under that spell thing, right?
Yeah, you cannot move closer. Yeah.
Well, I still get okay.
And you have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, I'll do that.
The Dex throw will be a 7.
So full damage. 14.
You see this fire erupt from your hands, and the smoke is starting to dissipate from around Eshowdow, and he talks to you, Estela, and goes, "Those that have walked in death may never die." And he is going to shoot a smoke at you. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
You feel, as the smoke surrounds you, you feel your feet go numb, then your legs, until you are completely paralyzed. Valros, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow.
That is going to be 17 damage. And also make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
You are frightened. As right now, 3 of you are frightened. This guy is going to take a hit towards you, Arya. That's going to be an 11 and a nat 20. That'll be 14 damage. That is you, Valros. You can once again, give me another Arcana check.
Jeez, mine.
You pass more gas and can consume another hit dice. And you're really like, wow, whatever I ate last must have been terrible.
Man, that heart I ate really getting to me. So I have a disadvantage on attacks right now. Is that what you said?
Yes, you have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Well, I'm going to attack anyways. Jeez, 14.
Does not hit. Arya.
Take more swings at this dude.
Okay.
First one's a 26.
That hits.
11.
Crumpled to the ground.
Alright, and I'm gonna sprint to where the rest of the action is.
15.
Okay. All in my turn then.
Zerros. Oh, who cannot move closer?
I mean, do I know that's...
Oh yeah, you're not frightened while you see him, which means you can move until you see him, basically.
Can I walk backwards?
You totally can. you walk backwards. 5, 10, 15. You back up into the room like this.
Beep, beep, beep.
Right, I am gonna pull out my longsword of sharpness and use its command word to shed bright light in a 10-foot radius.
Cool. Light fills this room.
I guess the only other thing I can do is make a bonfire underneath him.
Sure, go for it.
Roll a Dex 13 saving throw.
That's a 7.
6 fire damage.
You see this, the smoke has totally dissipated at this point. And you see him fall. Kind of, the fire comes out, and he moves out of the way and runs behind this column. You are exited from combat for the meantime.
I wanna go up to confront him.
I'll walk up with my light as well.
You see
I
this
would also like to join.
long cloak around this guy. He's hovering there. He's kind of like peering out from behind this wall. And speaks, "You dare come in Eshowdow's lair. You'll pay for this. Maybe not in this life, but in the next."
Got a soul gem I picked up like 5 minutes ago that I can trap a soul of a dying creature.
I mean, he's a demigod, and I feel like that would be good to have.
Sounds like a good bargaining chip. Can I just throw the stone at him?
This is a one-time use stone, by the way. You can only
Yeah.
ever capture one soul with this.
But if one of us dies, you can capture our soul.
Yeah, okay. I'll hold on to it.
Should we kill him?
He has a hood over him, and it's just like blackness there, but the hood is starting to fall back, and you see this. He's a ghastly skulled figure with like the skin tight on his face. You see long nails, and he goes, "Eshowdow has never seen death so close. I can taste it. Send me to the other side. I dare be there again."
No, I don't want to kill him if he wants to be killed.
You see him licking his lips.
We drag him to one of those chambers and lock him in it.
Yeah.
Totally.
I want to drag his ass.
You grab him by his neck, and like it kind of gives a little, but there's like you can basically grab onto the fabric, and you're able to pull him, along. He goes, "Escaped my petrification twice, now did you? I guess you're a lucky lad, but not for long." You drag him along.
I want to chuck his ass in a cell then.
You chuck his ass in the cell, and are able to
No.
in his shell, and turn on the force field, and you see him crumple to the ground. He goes, "No, kill me."
I just flick him off and walk away. Can I disable that switch? Or it doesn't work anymore? Is that a possibility? What do you guys think? I mean, because somebody else could let him out just as easily as we put him in. You want to keep him trapped here? I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we don't
Yeah.
want to kill him because that's what he wants.
Can we destroy the means to get him out?
I mean, yeah, I probably a good idea.
Give me another Arcana
Capture
check
us.
with advantage, Valros, to try to disable this.
24.
You reach and touch your hand to this globe control, and the smoke is reaching out to you, but instead you emanate this black smoke out from your fingers into the center of the core of this control, and you guys see like this entire place begins to shut down. Basically everything starts to like seal up. Like you see these force field, like these, basically everything's like going into like a lockdown state, and you see the doors are starting to slowly close. And like basically you're like everything's getting locked down and shutting down itself to where it can't be like enabled again.
Like
And
just
I'm
the
good.
cells or
Like
the
everything.
entire
This
building?
entire facility. This door is starting to close slowly,
Cool,
and the
I-
door over here.
Grabbing the trident and the shield I dropped and yeeting out of here.
You guys start to leg it, this door shutting behind you, and you hear, "No, kill me!" And as you guys run, this gate closing as well, and you guys flee from the Shadow Ward prison of Eshowdow. Eshowdow now locked in his own prison. Estela saved. And you guys are able to make your way back to the sigil in the ground. Black smoke begins to surround you, and you guys find yourself back at Baravar. And you see Severin and Circe there, and you also see a lot of the gnomes have kind of like surrounded the temple, like waiting for your arrival. And you see as soon as like the black smoke appears, you guys all arrive, and you see everyone cheering, "Yes, yes, they're undefeatable!" And you guys are in different variouses of state. Some of you more injured than others, but you guys come back. Estela fully alive. Circe runs up to you, Estela, and gives you a big hug, and goes, "I knew you'd be fine." And Severin, you see Severin standing there, nodding his head, and goes, "Demigod killers. Very impressive. When I met you, 2 weeks ago at this point, and a couple of scrappy kids, I didn't expect much, and here you've killed a demigod of the Shadow Plane. I underestimated you. True question is, do you have my friend?"
I bring out the booty catcher.
You see him take the relic from you and open it up, and you see the dark negative energy comes out. Everyone kind of like loses their breath for a second, and you see Severin go, "Look at what has become of you, Tenebris. Let's see if we can get you back to your former self, can we?" And you see Severin outstretch his staff, and you see this force start to surround the negative energy, making it smaller and smaller, until you start to begin. You see this black smoke whirling, and then starting to fade away. And in its spot, you see this hulking red horn demon, huge hulking arms, 8 feet tall, big wings spanning out. You see Severin say, "You saved me once, old friend. Now it's time for me to return the favor. Rise again as master, Orcus, the demon lord of undeath." And you see Orcus, this demon lord, standing before you. He looks towards Severin, and he's going to speak Abyssal here, which only Zerros you will understand. And he goes, "Severin, you have truly outdone yourself. It feels good to breathe again. Tenebris, was nothing. Orcus, we stand again. Where are we now? And Severin says, the material plane master. Orcus goes, a pity. We shall rise again and reclaim my kingdom in the abyss. In due time. But I need my wand. You guys see, like, this is like a big red hulking demon standing before you, but he does not look like in his full state. You see him kind of hunched over, almost grimaced a little bit. This kind of like black ripples in places on his skin where he looks like he's kind of weakened. And Severin goes, yes, we will find it, Master Orcus. But let's get you restored first. Zerros, I need you double time on those souls. I trust you'll be of service to our mutual friend.
Look over at Zerros.
I'm just kind of dumbfounded that we just rescued Orcus, the Orcus.
Yeah, standing before you right now, you immediately recognize the face of this individual, the big horns, the backed legs. This is the person that has haunted you since childhood, standing before you now, with Severin looking for you to gather more souls to heal him.
I just nod.
You see Orcus look at you, Zerros, and goes. You see him take a big breath. One of mine. Where did you find this lad, Sovereign? And he goes, he came to me, and let me tell you, he's been a friend. He takes souls like he was born to do it. A good lad we have here. You see Orcus go, young Zerros. Oh, but a boy I remember you as. But a long way you have to go. It wasn't my intention to make you bone gougy, but it looks like you took easily to my evil nature. Now, if you want to attain your full abilities, look no further. I can make you a full bone gougy assassin. Power over darkness and death you like, you shall have it. Now be a good lad and get the souls for your maker. And you see Severin put his arm around Orcus, and black smoke surrounds both of them, and Circe as well, and they all disappear and teleport away.
What the hell is that? Look over at Zerros.
How do you look right now, Zerros? Like, are you happy? Are you terrified? Like,
I am
right now.
I am torn between disbelief, anger, and I don't know, lust for power, I guess. I explained what was said, who we rescued as Orcus the Demon Prince, and that he is the one who made me kill my family as a child. But also the reason I have some of my powers. And that all the souls we've been sending to Severus have been used to, I don't know, power up Orcus.
So, like, we doing his bidding, or are we going to kill him? Like, what's the stance on this?
Well, he's a demon lord. 15 feet tall. 20 feet tall.
You're telling me the 20-foot tall guy put his arm around Severus the gnome?
No, he's like in a weakened state right now. Like 10 feet tall.
Tall right now. Huh?
Yeah, 10 feet tall. Like, still within height. And yes, this is a weakened state version of him.
I say we kill him and make Zerros the Demon King. and then we're in with the demons.
I need to think
Would
about
killing
what
him
to do.
anything for you, Zerros?
I don't know. Are there any libraries around I can read about bone gouge?
We'll say so. You first heard the word bone gouge or bone gougey in Myth Draenor, as everyone was scared of you because they identified you as such. And now you hear this word again, bone gougey assassin. You've done some light reading, we'll say, in between that time of Myth Draenor and now. What you know is that there is a way for demon lords to impart their abilities upon a creature. It is most highly done by Orcus himself. He invented the whole idea of imparting his own abilities onto a creature. And what it does is it basically channels the darkest parts of the creature, embellishing its evils, making it in touch with darkness, with death. It is what has given you the ability to create fog clouds. It is what caused you to teleport sporadically in Myth Draenor, and bone gougey assassins are known to be extremely dangerous. The most powerful adventurers die to them before they even see them. Extremely stealthy, extremely deadly assassins.
So I guess after hearing that I could become a full bone gougey, I'm torn between the power and wanting revenge for my family.